All right, everybody. It's the second episode of Howled Out Fairy Tale Friday, and today we are going to be talking about Cinderella. I think we all know this fairy tale. It's
If that, go just search it up right now.
it's a Disney movie. I've never watched a Disney movie. I know the story though. I don't want to tell you guys the whole story, but
wait till the end,
we are going to tell you the original version of it, and it's really messed up.
Yeah, but wait till the end, cause it doesn't get messed up until there. So yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much, it starts out with the mom dying, just like in the story, and the dad gets a new wife. But in this story, the dad does not die. The dad is fine, and he gets a new woman with two stepchildren, and the stepchildren and the stepmom treat Cinderella like crap. I don't know
Very
why.
much.
Just be nice to Cinderella. And why doesn't the dad stick up for... I mean, the dad's not really in the story. I mean, he might as well have just died because he's nowhere in this really, at all.
Maybe they just like I just lost it there.
You just forgot what you were saying as you're... Okay.
But just wait till the end, cause it gets really interesting, and at the end it gets really messed up, and yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up at the end. So, anyways, it starts out not really normal, but the mom's dead, so they have the gravestone in their backyard, and Cinderella goes and visits the gravestone every day, and she cries. And these birds always come and tell her it's all right, and they're like her friends. So just keep that in mind. The birds are her friends.
The birds are
That's
the
a big
best
part.
friends.
That's a big part in the story. So
That's
keep that
probably
in mind.
the biggest messed up part of the story. So yeah.
All right, so pretty much, so the stepsisters and everybody teach her like crap, and one day the prince hosts a ball, just like in the other story, and he hosts this ball for all of the pretty women, so he can get a queen or a princess. So
Whatever it's called.
So he hosts the ball, and of course everyone wants to come. All of the stepsisters and Cinderella, and they have to be the prince's age. If they're older, they can't come. If they're younger, they can't come. So the stepmom can't come. So she gets mad. The stepmom gets mad, and she rips up Cinderella's only one good dress. She had one real dress, and she rips it up so she can't go to the ball too. So the two stepdaughters go to the ball, and Cinderella and the stepmom are stuck. So Cinderella ends up finding a decent pair of clothes to wear to the ball, and the stepmom has to ruin that too. Because, Steve, this stepmom, it's just mean. It's just so mean.
You already got your anger out on one of them. Why two of them?
Yeah.
So
why you gotta be so mean to Cinderella?
Don't be so mean to my boy Cinderella. I mean, she's a nice lady. Come on, man. Come on.
So she can't go. Well, she can, but the stepmom has to screw it up again, just because she's a jerk.
You got anger and just being mean, and now you're just being a jerk. You rip one of the dresses, don't rip the other one. Don't. Just don't. Don't.
Yeah, so pretty much she doesn't rip this one. She just she tells Cinderella, oh, you found another good pair of clothes, and she says pretty much a big middle finger, and she throws out a bowl of bird seed on the floor and tells her she needs to clean it up within 2 hours or else she can't go to the ball. And this is where my boys step in. Steve, what happens next?
The birds come in and they're like, hey, yo, don't be mean to our boy Cinderella. And they stop picking up the bird seed.
Yeah.
Because the birds know that Cinderella doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, my boys, Timmy and Jimmy, the birds, come in and they eat up all of the bird seed for Cinderella. My boys, Timmy and Jimmy, you know?
Yeah.
Helping out
My
everybody
boy
every
boys.
time. Yeah. So they help him out, and she says, "Oh, okay, can I go now?" And the stepmom says no, and she throws out 2 bowls of bird seed, and she says, "Clean this up in an hour and a half." And Cinderella's like crying at this point, so she doesn't think the birds could do it. But guess what happens? Steve, tell them what happens.
The birds do it.
Yeah, my boy, the birds, Timmy and Jimmy, back at it again. You know?
Well, I bet the mom's going to be really mad because she probably doesn't even have any more bird seed.
Yeah, the stepmom. What's she gonna do now? I mean, you know.
Yeah, what is she going to do, huh? What are you going to do? Nothing, pug.
Yeah.
Too old.
So she goes to the ball with, she doesn't go to the ball since she thinks again and she thinks she's ugly. So she goes back to the gravestone and cries to her dead mother. And the birds come and they give her really nice slippers and a really nice dress. And she's like, "Oh, thank you very much."
Oh,
And
thank you.
And so she goes and this spell does not just make her the spell does not just make her look nice like her clothes, like it makes her pretty too, like her face. Because she's apparently very ugly in the story.
Apparently, she's probably not. They're probably just making it dramatic.
And guys, please stay till the end, because remember, this does get way more messed up. It's just the beginning is a lot like the original.
Yeah, except the bird scene and the big, the ripping the dress. I don't think that was in, and stuff like that.
I don't know, but she goes to the ball, and she has the spell that makes her beautiful, and the prince really likes her. And right when he's about to kiss her, she feels the spell start wearing off. So she runs out of the building. Yeah.
Nope, I'm out of here, folks. Nope.
Yeah, she runs out of the building, and the prince can't catch her, but he thinks she's really pretty. So he holds another ball the next night. So the Cinderella comes again in the same dress, the same spell. The birds give her the spell again, and she goes to the ball, and I'm sorry, I'm forgetting as I'm talking, guys. I'm sorry about this, but okay. So the same thing happens. Right when he's about to kiss her, she feels the spell wearing off, so she runs out of the building. And the next night, the same thing happens, except my boy, Prince Jiminy. I don't know, what's his name? Prince Jiminy? Steve, you decide. Prince Cookie? Prince what?
Cookfoot.
Cookfoot?
Yeah, Prince Cookfoot.
Prince Cookfoot. Okay, that's good name, Steve.
Thank you.
Very original. Come here, man.
I thought of it so much. So very much.
Yeah. So he set up a trap, and he has laid, you know that stuff that you find on trees? Like, you find it on...
Sap?
The sticky... Yeah, that's what it is.
Sap. Ding, 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 I got the question.
He spreads sap all over the stairs, so her slipper will get stuck. So she runs out, and the slipper gets stuck in the sap, and she trips. And he goes to try to catch her, but she can't. So she keeps running, and he picks up the slipper. And he thinks, oh, my plan is working. Now I could go get the girl. Not like anyone else in the village would have the same size shoe or anything.
Yeah. Not like that at all.
Yeah, but, he goes around and he comes to their house eventually. And the stepsisters ask to try on the shoe, and it doesn't fit them. So the older stepsister says they ask the stepmom if it's alright if they chop off their toes so they can fit in the shoe. Have some good nightmares, guys. Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Sorry about the background noise, if there's any, by the way.
Yeah, so they come and and the stepsisters have their toes cut off so they can fit in the slipper because their feet are bigger than Cinderella's. Big man feet. Bigfoot over here.
Yeah,
we have
Bigfoot.
found Bigfoot. We've got him. We got him.
Capture it with a rope. Be like, and try to escape.
Yeah, get her. I'm just kidding. The prince sees all of the blood filling up the shoe, and he says, "Are there any other girls in this house?" And Cinderella says, Cinderella comes out. Yeah, so Cinderella goes up, and she fits into the shoe perfectly. So they go, and the next day they're supposed to go to the kingdom, and the stepsisters come along because they say Cinderella's nervous. But they're really planning on stealing the kingdom's riches. So, Steve, what do my boy, the birds, do about
They
this?
poke their eyes out.
Wait, what?
They poke their eyes out.
They poke who's out?
The people that cut off their toes.
The stepsisters?
Yeah.
They cut the stepsisters' eyes out.
The birds poke them out.
Okay. Bye, guys. Subscribe and like. See you later.